The Cultural Revolution began in 1966 when Mao Zedong wanted to reaffirm his authority over the Chinese government. Mao Zedong started this revolution because he felt that the current communist leaders were corrupting the party in China by pushing it in the wrong direction. This followed strict rules and changes in the Chinese government, which affected the lives of many people, and their lives quickly changed. A well-known Chinese survivor of the Chinese Revolution was Jiang. Li used her traumatic experiences of the Cultural Revolution to become the successful woman she is today and making the U.S. aware of what's happening in China through literature.
When I was growing up in China, I was the happiest girl in the world. I had a loving family, popularity at school, and a bright future ahead.
Jiang grew up in Shanghai, China, with her family in a large apartment. Li was a happy child growing up who had many friends. Li was a smart child when it came to schoolwork. However, this changed after the Cultural Revolution came into effect over China. Li's father was accused of listening to a foreign radio and was detained and forced to hard labor for the Chinese government. This affected Jiang's life as her family was looked down upon because of what her father was accused of. During the Cultural Revolution, schools had to read only books that Zedong had written or was involved in. Li had to start her day with morning greetings, along with many other Chinese people that involved them reciting something like the pledge, only instead of a flag, it was Mao Zedong. They had to carry around a red book that had the teachings and words of Zedong, that some people even memorized by heart. Jiang had a hard life in Shanghai, as she had no access to simple things like a car, refrigerator, or other items. She witnessed many things growing up during her time period that could have made her shut out of society. However, instead she became an author and wrote about her experiences in her childhood during the Cultural Revolution to make the United States more aware of what was going on. Jiang wrote books like The Red Scarf Girl that explore her childhood during the Revolution. Li was a science teacher in Shanghai, China before she came to the United States in 1984. She studied travel industry management at the University of Hawaii and worked as a corporate operation analyst and budgeting director. In 1992, she co-founded East-West Exchange, a company that stimulates and assists cultural and business exchange between China and Western countries. Jiang devotes time to various culture exchange programs, including leading cultural trips to China for large groups. She believes that a better understanding among people around the world is the only route to global peace. Jiang obviously had a passion for connecting China and the West, as her works prove this to be true. This all started as she grew up during a time period where the government was trying to instill the teachings the way they believed it to be right. Although she was successful in living up to what she wanted to do, she was still pained with the bad memories of her childhood during the Cultural Revolution.